Yeah, so thanks to the alarm for waking me the fuck up. Honestly, not one of my desired ways to start my day. I don't even know if this shit's real, but we're gonna evacuate. I'm gonna take the long way because I don't believe there's a real fire, even though that's reckless. Christ, bro, this shit's so fucking loud. This is fucking so loud. Oh. Well, let's get the fuck up out of here. Now this one sounds like a fucking autistic duck, bro. Jesus Christ. What the hell? Yo, so there might be a fire. Wow, this is just a little bit scary. Just a little scary. It's kind of loud. I swear, these motherfuckers are fucking amateur, bro. Oh, there we go. We chill, bro. Lung detector off, the annupator is going, bro. Mr. Lung. Yeah. Yeah, the panel's still in trouble. I can hear it. It's beeping away. It's probably FCI, I would imagine. When the fire alarm went off yesterday, nobody opened back up the fucking mag doors. I wonder if they even reset it. Yeah, that's cute. They didn't even reset the fucking panel. Oh, I hope there's not a fire. I hope there's not a genuine fire in the pool area where the alarm was activated, because if there is, that zone will not re-alarm. So, yeah, all these fire doors, see how they're closed. Not sure what really happened. There was an alarm activation though. So pool area, that's the pool area over there. So they obviously did not reset the system. Alright guys, what's up? So, I'm actually recording this video several months later. Those videos, I guess I took them longer than I thought it was. I took those videos in March. And right now is September 1st, 2025, and I took those videos in March. So time flies, I guess.
So just some background. I believe I experienced a total of 3 fire alarm activations living there. I'm sure I know there was more because I read a bunch of reviews. I heard a bunch of things. The alarm goes off all the time. So much so that they've been slowly replacing the system device by device. The first time I believe it was actually, I don't know what the activation was. I only know the activation on the last one, the very last fire alarm activation that I actually kind of experienced at that place. The very last one, where most of the clips you see, and I'm taping this before I edit, so by then everything will be organized and in order and everything like that. So essentially, yeah, that was the very last fire alarm activation that I experienced before we moved. So the cause of activation at the very last alarm was, so I think basically what was happening is a pull station was activated. I believe some staff was moving some stuff near the pool, and they hit a pull station activated. To make a long story short, fire department comes down, they go to the pool area, they investigate. It takes them like 40 minutes. It takes them 40 minutes to find the source of the alarm. And once they found it was a pull station, they didn't even have a key to reset it. So that is why the system was an alarm for like 2 days before the techs came down. Also, I want to give a shout out to the techs for a couple of reasons. Reason number one is they did a pretty good job at finding all the problems with the system. There was a bunch of problems with the system that they fixed. I started a conversation with them, talked to them, because this is my field too, and it's just cool to talk to people who do the same thing you do. And I was like, I thought it was a heat detector that popped because so I told them I thought it was a heat detector that popped because they couldn't reset it. And then the alarm goes like, no, it was a pull station. The fire department couldn't fucking reset it. I'm like, unbelievable. Not to get too much into that, but the fire department took like 6 minutes to arrive every time, and they just sent an engine and an ambulance for a non-sprinklered, highly occupied building that is considered a high hazard location. I would probably send more than an engine and an ambulance, but whatever the fuck. So anyways, enough about that. That's just personal opinion, but also shout out to techs because they gave me the old devices when they replaced all the smoke detectors. They gave me the old ones, so again, thank you again for that. Shout out to them. Pretty much that's all they replaced on the system. I believe they replaced all the detectors because compatibility issues, and the old and new detectors might have been giving them false alarms troubles because of compatibility issues, if I were to guess. They replaced them all with i3s and all the heats with the, I think they're called, I think they're the System Sensor 5600 series, I believe. I'm not totally sure on that one, though. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. As you can see, the alarms, the notification devices are very rare. Not to sound like Hunter Cullen, holy shit, but they're very rare Faraday whoopers. I believe they're just called whoopers. Don't know the model number, but as you can see, Faraday whoopers. The pool area has a Wheelock ZNS. The restaurant has Wheelock ZNS. There's 2 UMMTs that replaced old whoopers set on Whoop. Shout out to the techs for actually setting the tone to the tone the rest of the devices use, so there was no confusion in the building and not a bunch of mixed alarm signals. But then there's like a couple of ZNSs, but the ZNSs are not in the main area. So if you're in the area where the ZNSs are, you're not even going to hear the whoopers going. So there's also 2 mechanical horns, one in the main lobby and then one in the conference center hallway, and then the actual conference center has the whoopers. The old smoke detectors were all Fenwal PSD 731s, I think. Again, I got them. I got the old detectors. But there was also some newer Fenwal ones that I got, and some System Sensor ones that I got that they decided to replace anyway, I guess. And of course the old heat detectors, which I'm glad they replaced because those ones were like pieces of shit. All the pull stations are BG12Ls. I didn't really take a whole lot of pics. I didn't really document the system that much, but I do remember. Oh, and the panel. when I talked to the techs, I saw the panel. I was right. It was an FC72. I've worked on those panels enough. I can tell just by the buzzer. And also the kind of devices and the age of the building kind of makes sense for that panel too. So, but yeah, but for 5 minutes, I don't know if I really have any more to say. I'm glad to be out of that place. It sucked. It was not fun. Not to like get into, you know, some unfortunate new things, but I guess I feel like I'm in a good place to say this now anyway, because just moved into a house in New York. So here in New York, we're doing pretty good. Actually, we're doing a lot better than we did. I was in that place because it was actually a hotel. It was a motel for people who are homeless. So me and my family have been homeless for a couple of years. Sleeping in a car and sleeping in motels, and that one was a shelter type building. So the reason that I have these videos are like from a couple months ago. The reason I've waited so long is because I was considering not even uploading them, because I didn't want any memories from that place associated. But now that I'm out of that mess, we're out of that mess. We're doing good. We're stable. We're in a house. After years of struggling, I feel kind of, you know, okay now posting this, because I mean, don't get me, it's a cool system. I mean, I can't not post about it. But yeah, it does definitely bring back some bad memories, but I hope that we can kill those bad memories with, you know, you guys seeing a pretty cool system, because I mean, that is a really cool system. You guys do deserve to see that. But yeah, that's also why I haven't been uploading videos really, because I haven't really had the ability to, I guess. So at some point there will be more videos. I'm just working on getting stable. I'm working on getting my jobs back in order, which since I moved, I have to reapply at new jobs, which would be the fire department and an alarm company. Whew, okay, so this turned into a story of my life real quick, but I know that I still do have some loyal fans of my channel who are probably wondering what the fuck's happening. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I can really think of. This is probably going to be my longest video ever. If there's anything else you guys want to see, just let me know. Maybe like things, like day-to-day things, I don't know. I'm not going to invest too much time into this channel, but it's there, so I'd like to treat it like it's there. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. And also, if I were to make I have a fire alarm related Discord server that's like drama free. If you guys would want to join it, if you guys think I should like try to make it popular, please let me know, because we're looking for a replacement for fire alarm techs and collectors, aka the fire panel server, because that server, not to get into drama, but bad server. Guys, join mine if you want to. Anyways, that's about all I can think of. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Comment down below what you want to see. Let me know. Thanks. So that's it. Goodbye.